Have you ever pondered why a minuscule percentage of the world's population possesses the lion's share of its wealth? The answer lies in understanding the wealth gap, a persistent economic phenomenon that has been gaining attention due to its widening scope and potential implications for collective prosperity. The wealth gap, by definition, is the unequal distribution of assets among individuals or groups within a society. This disparity manifests in various forms, from income inequality and unequal access to education and healthcare, to the differential accumulation of wealth over generations. A multitude of factors contribute to this widening chasm of wealth. Economic policies, the rise of technology, and the effects of globalization have all played significant roles. For instance, tax policies can either exacerbate or alleviate wealth inequality, depending on their design and implementation. On the other hand, the advent of technology has led to the automation of certain jobs, which has had significant impacts on employment opportunities, particularly for certain demographics. The ripple effects of a growing wealth gap are far-reaching, extending well beyond individual financial circumstances. When wealth is concentrated in the hands of a few, it can lead to reduced social mobility, increased crime rates, and even strain public services. Moreover, a shrinking middle class can hamper economic growth and stifle innovation. Therefore, addressing the wealth gap calls for robust and comprehensive policy measures. Progressive taxation, strengthening social safety nets, and making substantial investments in education and job training programs are potential strategies to counter inequality. The challenge for policymakers is to strike a balance between fostering economic growth and guaranteeing the equitable distribution of its benefits. It's important to note that the wealth gap is not a localized issue, it's a global phenomenon. Efforts to address it on an international scale involve collaboration on trade policies, sustainable development goals, and initiatives aimed at reducing poverty worldwide. Predicting the future trajectory of the wealth gap is a complex task. It will be shaped by a myriad of factors, including technological advancements, policy decisions, and societal attitudes. Keeping a close eye on these elements is crucial for developing strategies to foster a more inclusive and sustainable economic future. In conclusion, understanding the wealth gap is not just an academic exercise. It's a crucial step towards shaping policies that promote a fair and just society. While the existence of a wealth gap poses significant challenges, we can take proactive measures to mitigate its negative effects. Addressing the wealth gap is not only a moral imperative, but also a strategic investment in the long-term stability and well-being of societies worldwide. Therefore, as we navigate the complexities of the modern economic landscape, the wealth gap deserves our undivided attention.